Hello, everybody. Welcome to Humble Warrior Yoga Academy. My name's Taylor, and this is Seymour right here. Today's class is going to be a twisted flow class. It's about 40 minutes. We are going to be doing some hamstring stuff, so a block could be beneficial if you know your hamstrings are tight. Before we start, I always like to begin my classes with a fun fact. And today's fun fact is that in the country of Switzerland, it's illegal to only own one guinea pig. If you're gonna live in Switzerland and buy a guinea pig, you have to buy two because of how social they are, just like little Seymour right here. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoy this class and we'll see you on your mat. Alrighty, everyone. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. So coming to all fours, hands and knees. So from here, go ahead and just warm up the spine with some cat-cow. So when you're ready, inhale, drop your belly, flick your tailbone up. And exhale, round, pushing the floor away, doming the upper back. Start to move with your breath. You can invite in any, flares of your own movement. If you want to do some barrel rolls, I sometimes like to flip my hands so that my fingers are pointing towards my knees. Good. Now, with your next breath in, come back to center. Take your knees wide and your big toes to touch. Left hand underneath your face on your mat, right hand at the nape of your neck. You're going to exhale, touch your right elbow towards your left wrist. And then as you inhale, open it up. And exhale, close like a book. Try and move with your breath. Two more. Last one. No suspense. Switching sides, right palm down, left hand at the nape of the neck. Close the book, left elbow towards the right wrist. Inhale, open it up. One more. Good, let it go. Walk your palms forward and make your way to downward facing dog. Go ahead and curl the toes under. Start to bend one knee, bend the other knee, opening up the backs of the legs. Try and press your hands down and forward so that your shoulders elevate up towards your ears. And make sure you're pressing the base of the index finger down so the inside part of both of your hands, press that section of the hand down. From here, come high onto your tippy toes. Palms stay rooted. Drop both heels over towards the left. Getting a nice stretch into the right side body, right side waist. Coming back to center. Drop both heels over towards the right. Good. Back to center. Once again, both heels over towards the left. Weight's going to go into the left hand. Corkscrew the left shoulder blade onto your back body. Start to bend your knees. So your right leg is going to come in front of your left leg, and your right bicep is next to your ears. I know this is a little bit awkward, but take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, begin to straighten your legs, cactus the right arm, squeeze your shoulder blades towards the spine. 2 more, bend the knees, right bicep alongside your ear. Your left heel might lift up, that's okay. Once again, straighten the legs, cactus the right shoulder onto the back body. Last one, bend the knees, bicep next to your ear. And then cactus, cast your heart towards the right long edge of the mat. And downward facing dog. No suspense. Over to the right, drop the heels to the right. Start to bend your knees. Left bicep alongside your ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to straighten the legs. Corkscrew the right shoulder blade onto your back body. Squeeze the left shoulder blade towards the spine. 2 more, bend the knees. Arm next to the ear. Start to straighten the legs. Cactus. Last one, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, straighten. And downward facing dog. Come high into the tippy toes. Slowly hike your left hip up. Walk that left foot forward. Hike your right hip up. Walk that foot forward. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go left. And right. So now you're going to forward fold at the top of the mat. Fingertips stay down. You can swing and sway side to side. Fingers can go with you as if you were, finger painting on the floor. You can bounce, whatever feels good. Nod your head yes, shake it no. Soften your knees. Slowly roll your spine all the way up to stand, stacking bone on top of bone for 3, 2, 1. When you get to the top, unravel, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale right away, forward fold, soften your knees, hinge at your hips, sprinkle your fingertips down to the floor. Take a halfway lift, hands to shins, push your butt back, reach your collarbones forward. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, and step back to high plank. Now in this first high plank, you can always drop your knees down. Take an inhale wherever you are. As you exhale, lower halfway down and hold in chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. That could be cobra or upward facing dog. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs. And then exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. So that's one way you could take a vinyasa, a modified variation. If you're feeling tired, or if you're new to the practice and you're just trying to get those foundational poses. From here, when you're ready, inhale, come high onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees to load your spring, either 1 foot at a time or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you arrive, flat back. Exhale to fold, root to rise all the way up, press the feet down, stretch the arms up towards the sky, gaze up. Exhale, pull it through to your heart center. 2 more, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plank pose to chaturanga, plant your palms and step back. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Up dog or cobra pose, something to open the heart. Exhale, abdominals pull you back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come onto your toes. Bend your knees 1 foot at a time or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Press the feet down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up towards the sky, scooping up the energy along the way. And then exhale, pull that energy through to your heart center. 1 more sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fingertips could stay on the floor if you've got the flexibility and mobility. Exhale, fold, plant the palms and step back. Inhale, shifts your shoulders past your wrists. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come onto your toes. Bend the knees 1 foot at a time or hop to the top. Halfway lift when you arrive, flat back. Exhale to fold, press the feet down, stretch the arms all the way up on the breath in. Hands to heart on your breath out. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, drop your butt, arms up with your ears. Try and click the heels out, tuck the tailbone under, and pull the arms back so your arms are out of your peripheral vision. Lengthen both side waists, breathe in. Exhale, dive down, chest to thigh, sweep the arms back, and straighten the legs. Chair pose, inhale. Chest to thighs, exhale. One more chair pose, inhale. Exhale, chest to thighs. This time as you inhale, weight's going to go into the right foot. You're going to pick your left knee up. So you're in a one-legged Tadasana. Really straighten the right leg, squeeze the quad, squeeze the glute. One more breath in. As you exhale, transition into airplane, arms alongside your body. Left leg goes back. Use your right toes to grip the floor. Notice if you're opening up the hip, see if you can point that left pinky toe straight down and lift your left leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Soften the right knee. Send the left toes all the way to the back of the mat, nice and slow. Anticipate the floor. Good. And then drop the left knee. Arms go up with your ears. Breathe in. Stay here for your breath out. One more inhale, lengthen. We're twisting left arm forward, right arm back, opening up to the right side of the room. Keep drawing the right heel back. Now you can stay here by all means, or that right hand catches the left hamstring. Start to come into an itsy bitsy back bend. So still warming up, doesn't have to be your deepest expression by any means, but hold for 3, hold for 2, 1. Abdominals pull you back up. Hook the left elbow onto the outside of the right knee. Right palm meets the left palm and try and lift the sternum up towards your hands. Shoulders are away from ears. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the navel in and twist. Keep opening that right knee wide to the right. You should feel your right glute muscle turn on and the pose should feel a little bit more challenging. Take another breath in here. As you exhale, let it go. Plant the palms down. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank like a wave. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Left leg rises, bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay here, try and click your left heel to your bottom and drop the right heel down towards the floor. Keep lifting the left knee up. Deep breath in. Inflate this shape that you're making with your body. As you breathe out, take the left knee wide to the left, come high onto the right tippy toes. So left knee wide to the left, wide to the left, wide to the left. You're going to bypass the left elbow and hit the right elbow. Try to get it above the elbow. Good. 3-legged down dog, left leg high to the sky. Hips are square. Step your left foot in between your palms. Keep your back knee lifted. Open twist. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Charge up the front of the right quad. Breathe in. And out. 2 more. 1 more breath in. As you breathe out, the left hand is going to come down. As you breathe in, step forward, take a halfway lift on that same inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin towards your chest. Root to rise all the way up on your breath in. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart center on your breath out. Deep breath in and out. Inhale Exhale. Chair pose, bend your knees, drop your butt. Arms up with your ears. Keep clicking the heels out. Like if I were to take my hands to the outside of your knees, they'd be pushing into both of my hands. Arms back, tailbone down, take an inhale. Exhale, chest to thighs, sweep your arms back, straighten your legs. Chair pose, inhale, breathe in. Chest to thighs, breathe out. Last one, chair pose, inhale. Chest to thighs, exhale. This time, as you inhale and stand up, weights in the left foot, bring the right knee with you. One-legged Tadasana, one-legged mountain. Stay here, pause, find your balance. Inhale, airplane, right leg back, arms alongside your body. Keep your chest up. Make sure that right pinky toe is pointing straight down towards the floor. Lift the right heel up. You should feel a nice line of tension along the outside of the left hip, and the left hip should be working hard along with the foot and the ankle. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. 1, soften the left knee. Send the right toes all the way to the back of the mat. All the way, nice and slow motion. Drop the right knee down, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, land, relax the shoulders, relax your face. One more inhale, twisting to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. You're opening your chest to the left. Keep hugging your inner thighs together. That's going to help you find stability. Left hand catches the right hamstring. Start to lean back into a little back bend. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Core brings you up. Hook the right elbow onto the outside edge of the left knee. Palms come together in a closed twist. Notice what your torso is doing. If it's resting on your left quad, see if you can hover yourself over your left quad. Open the left knee wide to the left. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Unravel, release, hands to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank, strong legs. Lower halfway down on your breath out. Up dog or cobra pose. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Try and click your right heel towards your bum and drop your left heel down. Lift that right knee a little higher. You should feel the outer butt muscle engage when you do this. Take a deep breath in. Come high onto your left tippy toes, and then the right knee is going to go wide to the right, wide to the right, wide to the right. It's going to bypass the right elbow. Hit the left elbow. Try to get it to the tricep even. Woo! 3-legged down dog. Right leg high to the sky. Hips are square. Step your right foot in between your palms. Keep the back knee lifted. Open twist. Reach the right arm up. Squeeze the front of the left quad. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for this breath in and out. One more inhale, lean back. Exhale, right hand comes down. As you inhale and step forward, take a halfway lift on that same breath in. And then as you exhale, let it all go. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Root your eyes all the way up. Press the feet down, stretch the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, pull that energy through to your heart center. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Good. Hands to hips. Weight's going to go into the right foot, and you're going to lift your left knee up. Now, option number 1 is right hand is going to catch the left knee. Okay, option number 2, outer edge, you're going to catch the outer edge of your left foot with your right hand. Now, that requires a bit more flexibility, and if you don't have it today, that's all good. Reach the left arm forward, up, over, and around. Keep squeezing the front of the right quad and squeezing the right glute. You can think of these two muscles as opposing forces, keeping you upright. Good. Keep this shape, but just look forward. You're going to lean back for 1. You're going to lean back for 2. Lean back for 3, and then catapult yourself. So the left leg goes back, left arm goes down. This is where you may want a block. Keep pointing the left pinky toe down, but lifting the heel up. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Now start to send your left toes all the way to the back of the mat. All the way to the back. So you're in this open twist. We've been here before. Breathe in and out. Now, keep the hips low. Begin to lift the torso up. Now your right hand is chasing the left hamstring, just like in our low lunge. And if it's too much in this high lunge position, you can drop the left knee down. Start to lean back, lean back, lean back. And then core brings you up to hook the left elbow onto the outer edge of the right knee. Palms are going to come together. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Windmill the arms up. Place the left heel down. So all 10 toes are now pointed out at a 45-degree angle. Cossack squat, back of the mat. So lateral lunging into the left leg. Maybe you come halfway. Or if you could make it all the way down into your Cossack squat. Keep opening the left knee wide. Breathe in and out. One thing you can do is take your fingers underneath you so that your hamstrings are sitting on your forearms. And that can help if you feel like you're going to fall back. If you're with me, lean forward. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now big push off that left leg into warrior 2 on the right. So now you're in a warrior 2. If you needed your hands, that's okay. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, straighten the right leg. Flip your right palm up. Left hand to your back thigh. Exalted triangle. Into regular triangle. Back to center. Hips shoot back. Right fingertips reach forward, forward, forward. And then tip. Right hand to your shin, the floor, or a block if you have one. Reach the left arm up. Now play with this shape. You can kind of push your hips back, gaze down. I preferably like to push the hips towards the left long edge of the mat and then lean my upper body back. That just intensifies the side body stretch on the left side. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And let it go. Soften the right knee. Come all the way back up. On an inhale, point your right toes over towards the long edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Puff up your chest. And then dive forward. Wide-legged forward folds. If this version doesn't work in your shoulders, by all means, take the one that you want. Your hands can be on the floor. You could grab the outer edges of your feet. Whatever feels good. One more deep breath in. And all the way out. Hands release each other, or release the grip. Fingertips to the floor, halfway lift, lengthen. You're walking your hands to your right foot. So this is your front foot. Point your right toes forward and lower your left knee down. So you're in this low lizard lunge. Begin to heel toe your right foot wide to the right. So both arms are to the inside of your right leg. You can stay here, by all means, in this lizard position, getting a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. However, if you want to add in a little more quadriceps, take your left palm off of your mat. That could even be on a block on any height, low, medium, high. The right arm, you're going to take it up, out, and over and catch the left foot. You could catch the inside of the foot or the outside if you're looking for more of a twist. I personally am always looking for the quad stretch. So I always catch the inside of the foot and then point my chest down. Try and slow down your breathing. Release your foot if you have it. Push back into a half split. So hips are going to go back, straighten the right leg to some capacity, and you could use 2 blocks in your hands if your hamstrings are really, really tight. Yes, and then from here, listening closely, that right leg, you're going to pull the heel back and wrap the right leg in front of the left. So your right leg's crossed over the left. Grab your block and take a seat on your butt. You might have to sit on a block. For Gomukhasana, it's a lot on the hips. The block, you could stack 2 blocks if that's even easier. If you're sitting on a block, go ahead and take it out. You're going to lean forward, plant your palms. Now listening closely, you're going to straighten that left leg, and then this right shin, you're kickstanding it over to the right. So you're in a modified side plank, reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Corkscrew your right shoulder blade onto your back body. Take your left bicep alongside your ear. Push your hips towards the left long edge of the mat. Nice. And then suction cup the bottom of your left foot. This right leg, you're going to shoot it over to the left. So now you're in a fallen triangle. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Left palm comes down. Lift your left heel up. Go ahead and slide the right shin onto your mat for pigeon pose. You could, again, take a block underneath your right glute. Back onto your hands. 3-legged down dog. Right leg high to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay here, flip to wild thing on the left. Roll the outer edge of the left foot. Right tippy toes land over and behind. I like to drop the hips to a hover and then begin to bridge the hips up. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank. Go through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come onto your toes. Bend your knees to load your spring 1 foot at a time, or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. When you get there, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up. Press the feet down. Stretch the arms up towards the sky. And then to your heart center. Deep breath in and out. Other side, hands to hips. Root the left foot down. Pick your right knee up. Your left hand is going to catch your right knee or the outer edge of your foot. If you've got your foot, go ahead and straighten the leg. Okay, wherever you are, reach the right arm forward, up, over, and behind. Squeeze the left quad, squeeze the left glute. Find a focal point. Nice. Maintain this shape. Just look forward. Lean back for 1. Lean back for 2. Lean back for 3. And then like a windmill, the right leg goes up. Right arm comes down. You could grab a block along the way. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Keep lifting your right heel up. Breathe in and out. 2 more. One more inhale. Start to send your right toes all the way to the back of the mat. Slow. Now you're in this open twist. Holding here for a moment. Now hips stay low. Hips stay low. Legs are strong. Keeping this shape in the torso, in the upper body. Core brings you up. Left hand chases the right hamstring. Lean back into a little back bend. Doing good. I know it's tough. Squeeze the front of the right quad. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. 1. Coming forward. Right elbow hooks onto the outer edge of the left knee. Palms come together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With your next breath in, come on up. All 10 toes point out to 45-degree angle. So kind of the corners, edges of your mat. Lateral lunging to the back. So coming into the right leg or bending into the right knee. Maybe you just come halfway down. If you got the mobility all the way down, you can also take your hands behind you. Take a seat on your forearms. I realize this is a lot of opening for the adductor muscles as well. So if it's too much, go at your own pace. We don't need anybody pulling any muscles. Now, nice what? I don't know what I was trying to say there. Okay. Nice strong contraction of your right leg. Coming into a warrior 2 on the left. Pausing here, relax your shoulders. And then straighten the left leg. Right hand to right thigh. Left bicep next to your lean back exalted triangle. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Into regular triangle. Come back to center. Hips shoot towards the back of the mat. Reach your left fingertips forward. And then tip. Left arm down. Right arm up. Depending on your neck, you can gaze down to the side or up. I'll leave that up to you. Try and lean your upper body back. Nice, soften the left knee. Inhale, bring it up. Left toes, point them towards the long edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the palms together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then dive forward, leading with the heart. Wide-legged forward fold. Nice release, hands to the floor. Halfway lift, lengthen. Walking yourself to the top of the mat, so that's towards the left foot. Point the left toes forward, lower the right knee down. Heel toe your left foot, 1, 2, 1, 2, and take your arms to the inside of your leg for lizard pose. Now we've already done one side, so let's mimic what we did on side 1. Staying in lizard, or right hand comes off of your mat, left arm up, over and around to catch the right foot. And drop yourself down. So your chest is pointing down towards the floor. Or you catch the outer edge of the foot and make it more of a twist. I'll leave that up to you. One's not better than the other. But I always opt for the quad stretch. I feel like I need it. Okay, release. Hands to the floor. Hips push back, straighten the right leg to some capacity. You could even have a micro bend in, sorry, did I say right leg? I meant left leg. You could even have a micro bend in the left knee. Okay, lift the chest up a bit. Wrap the left leg over the right. Separate your feet here and then grab your block and place it under your butt. And go ahead, take a seat for Gomukhasana. And these two sides might not feel like twins, but more siblings. Different. See if you can relax your breath. Good. Open your eyes if they were closed. Take the block out from underneath you. And then lean forward. So your palms are coming out, much like tabletop. Listening closely. The right leg, you're going to straighten it. Then this left shin, you're swiveling it over to the left side of the mat. Drop the right heel. Modified side plank on the left. Corkscrew the left shoulder blade onto the back body. Right bicep next to your ear. Hold here. Pushing the hips towards the right long edge of your mat. Lean back. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. 1. Now suction cup the floor with the bottom of the right foot. This left leg's going to lift up and kick it over to the right for fallen triangle. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Close it off. Right palm down. Lift the right heel up. Slide your left shin onto your mat and drop your right knee. Hop your right knee back a couple of times and take the left hip, the block underneath the left hip. And make your way down onto your forearms. Start to slow down your breathing. Come back up onto your hands. Take the block out. 3-legged down dog, bend the knee, stack the hips. So that'll be left hip on top of right hip. You can stay here, flip to wild thing, roll into the outer edge of your right foot, left toes land over and behind. Begin to bridge the hips up. Corkscrew the right shoulder blade onto your back body. So you feel your shoulder blade squeezing towards your spine. Hold for 3. Squeezing the glutes for 2. 1. Close it off. Downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank like a wave. Lower halfway. Up dog or cobra. And then child's pose. Whoop-de-dingle-doo. Calm your breathing. Take your hands next to your knees and pop on up to a seat. No fancy transition here. Hips to one side and swing the legs forward. Go ahead and lay down onto your back. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below the knee and open it to the right. Really hug the right knee in. Give it a squeeze. And into a twist. Left hand catches right knee. Open the leg wide. Take your right arm wide. Inhale back to center. And let it go. Reset. Right leg goes long, left knee in towards your chest, interlacing below the kneecap and opening the left knee wide to the left. Give it a bit of a squeeze so you feel a hip compression in the front of the hip. And then open it wide. Right hand to left knee. Leg goes across the body into a supine twist. Bring it back to center. Both thighs in towards your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a squeeze. Contract, contract, contract. And then make your way to your final resting position. Savasana. We'll be here for a few minutes. Try and get all your wiggles and your shakes out. And commit to being still. When we're still, we're more receptive to the energy that's moving through our bodies. We're more attuned to how we're feeling. Now feel free to stay here. Feel free to stay for as long as you need. You can add little flickers of movement into the fingertips and toe tips, rolling out the ankles and the wrists. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Come to your left side, pausing in a fetal position on the left, where your head and your heart are at the same level. With eyes closed, press on up to a tall seat, facing forward. When you get there, take your hands to your heart, honoring the effort that you put in, and maybe even the effort it took to get to your mat today. It's not always easy work, but it's such an expression of goodwill anytime we get to practice. So thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. Namaste.